As it has been virtually every night since February, our lead story tonight is the coronavirus outbreak. The headlines only grow more worrisome. Today, the World Health Organization officially calling it a pandemic.
In the spring of 2020, life at Salisbury changed faster than anyone could have imagined.
The first few, weeks and couple of months into the pandemic, there was a lot on the news about what was happening in China. Tensions started to rise here at school a bit more as we anticipated the departure of students for March break.
And I remember Bobby Wynn saying to me, we have to consider the possibility that we may not be in person after spring break.
By the time students packed their bags, the question was no longer if COVID would reach Salisbury, but when.
If you remember, on March 11th, the first step we made was to kind of delay bringing everybody back. We pivoted in that moment to an online program for our courses. I mean, you think about that. In literally 3.5 weeks on a dime, get something to salvage the academic finish of the year.
Behind the scenes, a response team formed almost overnight.
So our first order of business really was to put together the COVID team. And when I look back on it, and you think wow, that was pretty amazing.
I remember collaborating with folks from Sharon Hospital, from Torrington Area Health District, the state epidemiologist, and just trying to gather as much information as possible.
The virus was no longer distant. It was dictating every choice.
Trying to balance what we had to do with what made the most sense for our unique population. How did we deliver the best education for our boys remotely? How did we take care of the mental health of our students who were home?
No looking backwards, no rear view mirror, right? We're just gonna keep moving forward. We will make mistakes. Let's own them and let's go. It's uncharted territory.
There were a lot of people here on campus, the faculty, but we were all in our own homes or in our offices or classrooms alone on Zoom. And the teachers were seeing their classes, but we weren't seeing each other, and the community wasn't really seeing each other.
Something was missing. Each other. So, on a quiet campus, a small idea began to bring Salisbury back together.
My trusty assistant, Tom Severo, and I came up with this idea to make a kind of a silly news broadcast. There wasn't much that we really needed to report, but it was more about the community seeing each other. And so it started with an ask for the students to send in videos of whatever they were doing. And we got a few, but not as many as we had hoped, and so we needed to fill in the gaps to make an actual episode. And so Tom and I would brainstorm, and that was so fun coming up with silly ideas to show different faces on campus and off campus, and even just show the campus itself, just remind people we're still here. We haven't gone anywhere. And so, you'll notice in the old episodes of the Nightly News, we intentionally have different spots highlighted, or even if we're just doing a news story, we'll be standing down at the football field, or we'll be, at the lake or something like that, just to show, all the aspects of campus.
Salisbury School, virtual learning. Go Knights!
We were made for this challenge. Let's do this, Knights!
Thank you, guys!
All right, let's do this. Come to class.
In 2020, the world was shut down, and it seemed like there was no end in sight. But Salisbury School faculty kept pushing, and things began to look up for a change.
Woo! Boys, have a great spring. It's a little lonely here on the hilltop without you, but we know we're going to get through it together. Go Knights!
Woo-hoo!